Welcome to a world where winners thrive and excuses don't exist. We're embarking on a journey to understand what it means to be a winner, to dissect the essence of those who conquer their goals without ever uttering the word excuse. A winner isn't defined by their background, their social status, or the size of their bank account. They're not just the CEOs, the athletes, or the celebrities we often admire. Winners are everywhere, in every corner of the world, in every walk of life. What unifies them is a common trait: the refusal to let excuses stand in their way. It's not about the absence of challenges, but rather the presence of determination. It's about the burning desire to reach their goals, no matter the obstacles. It's about adopting a mindset where setbacks are not roadblocks, but stepping stones to success. So buckle up as we delve into the mindset of winners. A winner's mindset is a fortress, impervious to excuses. This is not just a catchy phrase, but a mantra that true winners live by. They harbor a mindset that is as solid as a rock, unyielding to the storms of doubt, fear, or failure. So what exactly does this mindset look like? Let's delve into it. At the core of a winner's mindset is resilience. This resilience isn't just about bouncing back from failures, it's about embracing them, learning from them, and using them as stepping stones towards success. Winners understand that failure isn't a full stop, but a comma, a brief pause before they continue their journey towards their goals. Next, we find determination. A winner's determination is like a river carving its way through a mountain. It's relentless, persistent, and patient. No matter how many times they fall, no matter how many obstacles they encounter, they keep going. Their focus isn't on the hardship of the journey, but on the sweetness of the destination. And then there's self-belief. Winners have an unshakable faith in themselves. They believe that they have the ability to shape their own destinies. This belief doesn't waver in the face of adversity. Instead, it becomes stronger, propelling them forward when the odds are stacked against them. But perhaps the most striking characteristic of a winner's mindset is the absence of excuses. Winners understand that excuses are nothing more than self-imposed barriers. They know that every excuse they make is a step away from their goals. And so, they make a conscious decision to not allow excuses to inhabit their minds. They take ownership of their actions, their mistakes, and their successes. This is the mindset of a winner. It's a mindset that is resilient, determined, and filled with self-belief. It's a mindset that doesn't entertain excuses but embraces responsibility. It's clear that a winner's mindset is one that shuns excuses, but what does that look like in action? Well, let's move on to our next scene to explore that further. Words mean little without action, and winners know this all too well. You see, winners don't just talk a good game, they step up and play it. Consider, for instance, the tenacious entrepreneur who faces a mountain of rejections but keeps knocking on doors. They've heard no more times than they can count, but they don't let that deter them. Instead, they use each rejection as a stepping stone, a learning experience, an opportunity to refine their pitch and get better. They don't make excuses, they make adjustments. Then there's the athlete who wakes up at the crack of dawn to train. Rain or shine, they're out there, pushing their body to its limits. They embrace the grind, the sweat, the pain, because they know that's what it takes to win. They don't complain about the early mornings or the strenuous workouts, they just get on with it. Think about the struggling student who spends countless nights studying, determined to ace their exams. They don't blame their teacher for the challenging coursework or their classmates for the competitive environment. They don't make excuses for their shortcomings. They take responsibility and work harder. What about the artist who pours their soul into their craft only to be met with criticism or indifference? They don't wallow in self-pity. They take the critique on board and strive to improve. They don't make excuses for their lack of recognition. They focus on honing their skills. These winners, they're not superhumans. They're ordinary people, just like you and me. But what sets them apart is their action-oriented mindset. They understand that obstacles are part of the journey, that naysayers will always be there, and that progress requires persistence. They don't waste time making excuses, they spend it making strides. And that's the essence of a winner. It's not just about having a winning mindset, but about putting that mindset into action. It's about facing challenges head-on, ignoring the naysayers, and pushing forward no matter what. These actions speak louder than words. proving that winners truly do not make excuses. Excuses are easy, they're comfortable, and they're a trap. It's like sinking into a plush, warm armchair that once you're settled, you find it difficult to get out of. This is the trap of excuses, a pitfall into which many inadvertently tumble. Excuses are deceptive. They appear harmless, sometimes even justified, but in reality, they are silent killers of dreams. They provide a temporary escape from the discomfort of effort, from the fear of failure, or the intimidation of success. But what they also do is hold us back from reaching our potential, from achieving our goals. They create a barrier, an illusion of impossibility that we convince ourselves is real. Winners understand this. They know that the path to their goals is not paved with excuses, but with actions. They are aware of the dangers that excuses pose, and they consciously choose to sidestep them. They see excuses for what they are: distractions, diversions, and detours on the road to success. Winners don't allow excuses to dictate their journey. They don't let excuses define their capabilities or limit their potential. They recognize that every excuse is a choice to hold back rather than to push forward, and they choose to push forward every single time. But how do they do it? How do they navigate around the excuse trap? They do it by focusing on solutions, not problems, by seeing opportunities, not obstacles, by choosing resilience over resistance. They do it by taking responsibility for their actions, by owning their choices, by embracing their failures as much as their successes. And remember, this is not about being perfect, it's about being persistent. Winners aren't people who never fail, but those who never quit. They understand that excuses are not an option, not a refuge, but a roadblock. And they choose to dismantle these roadblocks one step at a time. Avoiding excuses is a conscious choice, one that every winner makes. It's a choice that demands courage, determination, and resilience. It's a choice that paves the way to success. It's a choice that defines a winner. The path to becoming a winner is open to all, and it starts by saying no to excuses. In the grand scheme of life, each one of us has the potential to be a winner. We are not born with a silver spoon of excuses in our mouths. Instead, we are given the power to shape our own destinies. So how do we take the leap from making excuses to becoming winners? Let's break it down into 3 simple yet powerful steps. Firstly, acknowledge the power of choice. Each day presents a new set of choices, and it's up to us to make the right ones. Choosing to be proactive rather than reactive, choosing to learn from failure rather than wallow in it, choosing to rise above the circumstances rather than be swept away by them. These are the choices that separate winners from the rest. Secondly, cultivate a growth mindset. Believe in the power of yet. You may not be there yet, but with perseverance and hard work, you can and will get there. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, not as roadblocks. Remember, every winner was once a beginner who refused to give up. Lastly, take consistent action. It's not enough to just dream big and set goals. Winners roll up their sleeves and get to work. They understand that success is a journey, not a destination. So every step taken, no matter how small, is a step closer to victory. Remember, it's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up. So dust off those excuses and replace them with determination. Start seeing obstacles as stepping stones, not as barriers. And most importantly, believe in yourself, because if you don't, who will? In the end, it all boils down to this. Winners do not make excuses. They set goals, they take action, and they never, ever give up. So are you ready to become a winner? In a world filled with excuses, be a winner. Let's recap what we've journeyed through together. We've explored the world of winners, understanding their mindset and seeing them in action. We've delved into the treacherous trap of excuses that so often ensnares dreamers and doers, preventing them from reaching their full potential. Remember, winners are not a special breed with magical abilities. They are individuals, just like you and me, who have chosen a certain mindset. A mindset that refuses to bow down to excuses. A mindset that chooses action over stagnation, progress over perfection, and resilience over regret. Excuses are easy, they're comfortable, and they're always readily available. But winners know that excuses will never lead them to their goals. They understand that excuses are nothing more than self-imposed obstacles on the road to success. So go forth, refuse to make excuses, and embrace the mindset of a winner. Your future self will thank you.